Y'all ready to laugh? Welcome to Scratch Live from the damn front room. Enjoy.
Scratch, this better be funny.
All right, so look, check this out. Before we even get started, I just want to say this. If you made it this far, I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you for telling a friend to tell a friend. Hey, Scratch got a new comedy special. It's called If I Let Go of This Laugh, I Might Not Stop Crying. Thank you. I want to thank you for taking these jokes from this special, take them to work, tell them to your friends, try to uplift somebody's spirit, because that's what this shit is all about. You feel what I'm saying? I already know the number one question is, where the fuck is Scratch at? Where he doing this shit at? Everybody want to know. Well, guess what? I'm in the living room of my motherfucking house. Yeah, because I figure like, shit, why wait on Netflix when I got cameras, lights, and trauma all right here living at the crib for free? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's just get this shit out the way. If you a man out there, I ain't talking about no little boys, I'm talking about a man. If you a man out there and you hating on a nigga for trying to do it on his own, trying to create a lane for himself to feed himself, feed his family and the people around him, and you hating on that shit, then you are a little boy. Yeah. And to the females that's out there, that's going, scratch this, scratch that, you know what I'm saying? Want to put a nigga in group chats and all this other shit or whatever. Oh, I don't like him, blah, blah, blah. Well, I wish the yeast infection on all of you bitches. Shit, man. Fuck that shit, bro. Because a nigga trying to do it from the crib, and if you can fuck with a nigga that's trying to make money from the crib with no big names, no big sponsors, that's doing it on his own, then I can fuck with you. And I can respect how you feel. You feel what I'm saying? And that's it. Yeah. Nah. Okay, so if this your first time ever seeing me or watching me, let me give you a little backstory on me. I'm from a small town in Louisiana called Opelousas. Maybe 15,000, 20,000 people if you count the missing baby daddies they got around that motherfucker. Niggas is ducking shit. Niggas is fucking and ducking now. Fucking and ducking. Now, see, that town right there, man, the culture, if you come here, you'll love it. The culture is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we just like every other city or every other state in America. We got our goods, we got our bads. You know what I'm saying? The Zydeco culture is here. People love to go out and dance and have fun. The crime rate is high. Hey, it's America. Shit get out of line. But I know one thing, that around here, they might kill a nigga in the club, and we'll step right over his ass and keep on partying. You love to have fun this way. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck that shit. But like real shit though, man. I was raised by my parents, with the help of my grandparents, of course. You know what I'm saying? See, my grandparents and my parents, they didn't raise us with love. I mean, it was love, but it's not like that love that we give our kids today. You know what I'm saying? Like, that little soft shit we do. We give them a photo shoot when they're 6 months old and have a birthday party at one and proms looking like fucking wedding days and shit like that. Nah, not that type of love. Like, but still made us good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was raised on ass whoopings. If you can understand what I'm trying to get across to y'all. And they ain't use no belts. Wait, now that I think about it, them motherfuckers had a holy trinity of weapons around here. All right, so look, check this out. You see how you rappers and you let YNs, YNs mean it's called young niggas. So you see how they be talking about extensions and switches and I'ma stand over you, you know, shit like that. Man, look, if you born from anywhere from 95, 80s, 70s, 60s, all the way back up in there, maybe later in the 90s, but I'm gonna just say 95, 96, something like that. You know what I'm saying? We done got hit with all that shit, but we still alive today to tell you about it. So here was the difference. All right, so today, if you get hit with a switch, you're probably gonna die. The hitter probably gonna get 10 to 30 years, you know, shit like that. Well, we got hit with a motherfucking switch. It felt like we died, but then we woke up with like 10 to 30 whips on our motherfucking ass. You remember that shit? Yeah. Yeah, man, for real. Boy, when I got hit with an extension when I was smaller, you know what was told to me after that? He looked me in my eyes and said, now here, plug that motherfucking fan back in and clean this goddamn room because you my child. And to the day you get your own kids, you will never understand. Because when you got your own kids, nobody can tell you a motherfucking thing. Because nigga, I bought you in this world and I'll take you out. And now, why this motherfucker saying this shit, she's standing on top of me and says, shut up before I get your ass something else to cry for. And I'm like, bitch, I believe the way you just knocked my dick in the dirt. Shit, I'm gonna clean this woman's house up ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. But you know, times change though, man. I wouldn't dare hit my motherfucking kids with that shit. And if you do that shit in today's world, you probably going to jail, buddy. And I know a lot of you niggas out here dating white girls and you got your little mixed kids and all that. Yeah, that's cool, that's good, that's good, that's bread and butter, that's good. But you fuck around there and hit little Tommy with a fucking belt or extension, you going to jail, nigga. Oh yeah, you going to jail, nigga. Because the simple fact is gonna play out just like this. You gonna fuck around there and hit little Tommy with that belt. He gonna call the police station. And when he call the police station, they come and see your motherfucking ass. And they gonna go like this. Bam, 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 bam. Yes, how you doing? My name is Officer Bradley. We had a call about a kid said that you went into his room without asking. You invaded his space, his privacy, and then you whipped him with an extension cord. And the white girl up there, no, he was getting out of line. Excuse me, Rebecca, put your hands behind your back. Rebecca going to motherfucking jail. Now, if you're a black kid or a black parent in America, you probably won't go to jail because we all know that America don't give a fuck about black kids. So this is how that shit gonna play out. Bam, same scenario. Cops pull up. Bam, 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 bam. How you doing? My name is Officer Edwards. We got a call from a kid named Lil Jerome. Jerome said that you went into his room and you hit him with an extension cord, then you turn around and hit him with a switch. You know, that black mom in the hood, you know how she gonna do? She coming through that motherfucker, look, bonnet on, little house coat, titties falling all out that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Coming up there, cigarette hanging on her lip. Well, let me tell you one motherfucking thing. First of all, you knocking on my goddamn door all hard and shit. I don't play that shit. Two, this is my motherfucking house. That's my child. I brought him in this world, and I'll take his ass out. And number three, I didn't whoop or hit him with a goddamn extension cord. I bust his motherfucking ass. Cause I told him, I had nobody in my goddamn house when I got here. You know what I'm saying? Cause I work hard for my shit. And I kill a motherfucker who disrespect my household. Cause I brought him in this world, and I take him out. Know what the cop gonna do? Hey, Jerome, let me talk to you for a second. Look here, little fella. Your mama is only trying to teach you right from wrong. Oh, man. Cop hop in the car, drives off, bomb. Jerome goes back in the house. As soon as the door closed, Betty Ann busts his ass again. So look, man, if you got kids out there today, you know what I'm saying, and if you having a problem with them, you know, cleaning up and doing what you ask them to do, because you know, as parents, we feel like we the fucking boss. We pay all the bills, who buy all the groceries in the house, motherfucker. When I say move, motherfucker, move. If I say jump, don't even ask how high, bitch, just get the jump. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we feel with our kids. So I'm gonna tell you something what I used to do. Because at one point in time, I was in a relationship for 20 years. We had 5 kids together. I had a total of 8. Yeah, I was on some G shit. I was on some G shit, you know how it is. Shit got out of line. Now I'll be honest, I had a relationship with all those other 3 women. It's just that the woman I was with for 20 years didn't have any knowledge of that shit, but hey, it is what it is. Fuck it. Hey man, we all human. We all human. We have a forgiving God. We got a forgiving God. Yo. So yeah, man, I used to come home and I would do shit like this on purpose. Like, I hope the motherfuckers didn't clean up so I can do this shit. I would walk in the house like a cop and do some investigative shit because I'm like, oh, all right, I just want to see if they doing they chores. You know, we all give our kids chores. So I walk in the house, first thing I do, dishes ain't washed. Okay. Microwave still hot, I can smell the noodles. I can hear YouTube. For some parents, I don't know why these motherfucking kids today love watching YouTube with some fucking little kid that is hollering and fucking screaming. I don't get it. Hey, fuck it. Cause I holler and scream and they don't do what the fuck I want to do, but the nigga on TV holler and scream and they do every fucking thing he do. Go figure. Anyway, I go in there, dishes ain't washed. I open up the room door, clothes all over the place. Everybody just in a whole nother world. I can hear the baby boy. First of all, I can smell him because he got a swollen pamper on, he got piss and shit, and he got a trail of cotton from every place he done been at in his house. That's how long that motherfucking pamper been on him. And when he see me, he running out, daddy, 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 hitting me with toys, he all stink. Man, get your ass off me. I kick that motherfucking huggy off your ass. Shit. So man, one day I was just like, man, you know what? Fuck that. They don't want to listen to what I want to, they don't want to listen to me. I got something for their ass. I go unplug the Wi-Fi box. So if you're a parent out there today, and you having trouble with your kid, just unplug the Wi-Fi box, put the bitch in the trunk of your car, and watch how everything happens. Cause when I used to do that shit, man, I hear dishwater running, niggas gonna take showers, pulling out homework. I heard 2 kids fussing, man, give me the dustpan so I can clean up my room. You know, they just pine solving the whole motherfucking problem. Pine solving the whole shit. Get some understanding around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So after a few times of doing that shit, my kids got a little smarter on me. So they did some shit like this. One day I came in, took that motherfucker, went outside with it, come back in the house. Nobody said nothing. I ain't smell no pine saw, no fabuloso. None of that shit. I'm like, what's going on? Them motherfuckers called my mama. Remember that lady I told you earlier that said she brought me in this world and she'll take me out? That lady. You know, my kids are very spoiled by this lady. You know what I'm saying? I be mad sometimes because they get away with shit that I used to get fucked up behind. You know what I'm saying? So they call her. My phone ring. Fuck mama on. Hello? Scratch, what's this shit I hear you done took the Wi-Fi box away from them kids or you told them you didn't pay the bill? I was like, mama, hold up. Let me stop you right there. Because when I came in here, dishes wasn't washed. They got noodle papers all over the goddamn place. Nobody did no homework. Baby G is full of piss and shit and cotton all over the goddamn place. And he hit me with toys that he fell out in the store for the day before that he only gonna play with for about another day or two. I ain't got time for this shit. Then she cut me off. Oh, fuck that, Scratch, don't do that shit, man, because I would never do that to y'all. I stopped her again. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. You told me whenever I get my own kids, I can do whatever the fuck I want with them. And I said, I brought them in this world, and I take them out. Hung up in that bitch face. Fuck you and this kid. I ain't got time for this shit. My motherfucking shit. Shit. Yeah. It's been about 2 years ago. I didn't see or talk to my mama since. Matter of fact, I'm recording this shit in my house. Hey, lock that motherfucking door, cause that motherfucker crazy. She might pull up and hit a nigga with the extension. Yeah, man, shit, man. But yeah, man, life is crazy though, man. Life is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a relationship and you feel like, I'm going out and get something different or whatever. No, different doesn't mean better. You feel what I'm saying? And doing something strange for a little piece of change sometimes might make you feel good for a minute. But let me tell you something. Women, as men, when we see a lady out, I don't give a fuck who she is, before we even exchange numbers or text messages or social media, whatever, to get in contact with each other. As a man, we already know your role in our life. We already know the role. We don't give a fuck about your bank account status. We don't give a damn about how much money you make, how many men you done slept with. We don't care about any of that shit. All we know is this. I just want to fuck her one time. That's going to be my little late night creep. Ooh. And we already know. And if it's some sneaky shit, we're going to fuck a lot because it's going to be fun and we getting away with some shit. Like, ooh, we getting away with that shit. That shit's fun, man. I'm telling you, I didn't experience it. I know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch women lie to their man or their husband saying, hey, I'm going to the bank, and me and her in the car just fucking. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he on the phone, and I'm like, this shit crazy. I didn't watch women tell their man they go on to work and they take a uniform and put it in their bag and they go rent a hotel with another nigga. Not with me. Like, I done seen it. I done seen, like, motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, do that shit, bro. Like, I done seen it. I done seen them say they going to work and they go get a hotel room and they chill with that nigga all day long. And when they get ready to go home, they put their uniform on like that and go home and pretend like they so tired. But fellas, you got to recognize when they come in that motherfucker super happy, like, hey, how was your day? You got to sit back and be like, this bitch done gave up that pussy. Oh, man. But sometimes men, we love hard. And the only reason why sometimes men mess with a lot of different women. And it's not because, oh, he want to see how many women he can sleep with or how many women he can get, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm lying, pussy feel good like a motherfucker. Pussy feels good. I don't know about you. But yeah. Real talk though, whenever me and they mama separated though, we was together for so long, it was like, it's kind of like this here. It's like when you deal with something for so long and become part of your routine, it's kind of like washing your face or brushing your teeth in the morning. What, nigga, I know you ain't brush your motherfucking teeth because I can smell it. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. It's kind of like that. So like whenever I started drinking a lot, like, you know, cause I never used to drink. It came to a point to where like a shot or two, that'll be it. One daiquiri, I'm done with. You feel what I'm saying? Because I always was the type of guy that was just like, I never wanted to be out of my kids' life. Like I don't understand like how people do that shit. Like I don't know, I want that bond with my kids. I want that relationship with my kids, you know what I'm saying? I want my kids to be like, hey man, all right, I'm gonna call my daddy. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, we all know ain't a better feeling in the world. You can't even pay for this shit. Fellas, am I lying? When you walk in the house and your kids just say, Daddy, you feel like the motherfucking president around this bitch, don't you? You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, it was like that, like, you know what I'm saying? And it got to a point where I was drinking so much, instead of going like drinking every now and then or in a weekend, I went from drinking 7 days a week, started gaining weight, getting all fat, eating crazy. You know, I'm a photographer and a videographer, so I used to go to weddings and see people all in love and get in love, but in my mind, I used to be like, man, nigga, fuck y'all. Like, that's how distraught I was on the inside, but on the outside, people would be like, man, Scratch, you just so cool, laid back, calm, and collected, but they just ain't know. You know, I like how them little ducks you see swimming in the water, everything just look calm on the top, but at the bottom of the water, they just panicking. That's just how I was, because it's just like, okay, what my kids gonna say? Daddy left me, because you know, women these days in this world, they always gonna make it seem like it's daddy's fault, never their fault. And I didn't want my kids to feel like it was my fault. And people's like, you can raise your kids from a distance. I'm like, bitch, fuck you. I'll give you that dick later, but I want my kids to give me every day. I want to be able to look at my kids and be like, oh, that motherfucker home. Somebody messing with you today at school today, son? You know, shit like that. That's what I wanted, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it went from not having that every day no more. Now my life is off. My rhythm is off. And it fucked with me. It fucked with my business because, you know, I used to just edit. And then it went from, I get to the computer and just be like, feeling like this mad and angry, bro. Like, what the fuck? And shit, it went from a pint a day, kept the pain away. Then before you know it, the pint wasn't doing it no more. It was like, shit, you gotta up this bitch to a fifth. And I just kept doing it and kept doing it, and man, the shit ended up putting me in the hospital. Yeah, shit put me in the hospital, man. I never forget, I come home one night, it's about 3 in the morning, man. Man, I walk in the hospital. I say the hospital. I walk in the house. Fucking house felt like a hospital. Fuck, dead in that bitch. I walk in the house. It's 3 in the morning. I got the music playing. And for some apparent reason, I didn't close the door. I just walked in and was trying to get ice out of the refrigerator. I'm pressing a button, nothing coming out. Then I realized I don't have a refrigerator with an ice maker on it. So when I opened up the refrigerator, I must have slipped and hit my head on the refrigerator, and then BOOM! Lights went out. And then the lights came on. BOOM! Now I'm looking around, all I hear is beep, beep, beep. I'm in the hospital. I'm looking around, they got 3 little nurses around my bed. Pretty little girls too, man, pretty little things. And I'm like, man, what the fuck happened? They said, oh, Mr. Filmz, you awake. Calm down, you're gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. I'm like, what the fuck happened? They say, well, first of all, we find a lot of alcohol in your system. You had the music playing loud and your next door neighbor came and told you, was coming to ask you to turn the music down so they can get ready to go to sleep for work in the morning. But when they walked in, they found, you was laying out on the floor. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So they called EMS. I ended up here. So I'm like, damn, I'm in the fucking hospital. Then I noticed I ain't got no clothes on. And I feel like every man in America felt, these bitches done seen my dick on soft. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't want to ask him, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm looking down and I'm like, man, what the fuck? So the first nurse, she was like, everything she was saying felt like she was throwing a slang at me about my dick size. You feel what I'm saying? Because when she got ready to leave out, she could have just said, all right, Mr. Filmz, the doc will be in and everything's gonna be fine. Nice meeting you, have a good day. You know, something like that. No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. You feel what I'm saying? She said, Mr. Filmz, everything is gonna be all right. The doc will be in here shortly. What the fuck she mean shortly? I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I'm laying down, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So the second nurse, she got ready to leave. And she was like, I'm hearing her and the other nurses, black nurses, they talking about shit. Oh, I'm about to get ready to go home. I gotta go deal with these kids and this crazy man at home, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? All right, Mr. Filmz, it was nice meeting you. Hey, it won't be long before the doc comes in. Then she looked at me and did, I said, you bitch. So she walked out the room. Now the third nurse, she didn't say any motherfucking thing. She just walked up to me, handed me a card, but the card was blank, had nothing on it. She walked out the room. When I flipped it over, it had her name and her number on it, and it says, call me. I said, yeah, that dick was dicking. Oh yeah, that dick dicking. Yeah, it's dicking. So shit, man, yeah, I'm in there all confidence now, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'm laying out, fuck it. Let that dick shine. Let it be way out there. Door swing open, male doc. I'm like, oh, look at this bullshit. Cover myself back up. Doc come in and he was just like, hey, Mr. Filmz, you could have died from alcohol poisoning. Oh my God. I said, well, doc, I'm already dead on the inside. Now, doc looking at me and I'm looking at him. Look at me. Then he handed me a bill for $6 motherfucking thousand and told me, stay hydrated. Oh man. But man, after I left the hospital, I learned a valuable lesson. It was like, man, it's time to take care of yourself now. Now it's time to, start being more healthy. That's why I started going to the gym. I laid off on the alcohol a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, how am I gonna be here for the kids that I say I love the most when I'm out here killing myself every day because I made a few mistakes in my life that I probably wasn't man enough to really handle at that time, when I could have just been like, hey man, if you really love your kids and you really love your family, you need to do what you gotta do to make sure you keep that. And then, so fuck it, I started doing what I had to do. Yeah, so I put the alcohol down for a second. Started going to the gym, you know what I'm saying? And then I did some shit that I thought was gonna help me out even more. I paid for therapy. No, like real therapy. Like I told this lady all my trauma, all my pain, all my childhood fears. And she told me, you need to forgive yourself. I said, bitch, fuck. Forgive myself. Bitch, you take cash out or something, this pain feel like it got interest on this motherfucker. But you know, man, I always did find laughter in everything that I do though, you know what I'm saying? Because I always felt like, you know, laugh is good for the soul. And if I was to ever let go of this laugh, I probably wouldn't stop crying. And I learned by that shit because, you know, I remember this shit like yesterday, man. I remember when them kids' mama put me out, that shit was funny, but it was hurtful at the same time. I remember the night she put me out, and me, I'm the type of person, no matter where you put me at in the world, I can always get a reaction out of somebody, no matter what it was. And she put me out, and I tried to crack jokes to get me back in the house. And that was like the first time in my life where I said something that wasn't funny to the other person. And it was very hurtful as I drove off, because when she put me out, y'all remember the movie Waiting to Exhale? You remember the dude with the leather vest? I don't remember his name, the one that told the chick, you raggedy bitch, you better watch what you pick up in grocery stores. You remember that dude? All right, so I started quoting that shit. Man, she slammed that motherfucking door so motherfucking hard, man. I said, God damn. So I looked down at my 2 little trash bags, grabbed them, put them in the back of my car, and I'm like, now what the fuck I'm gonna sleep at tonight? And then I thought about it. I was like, well, my car, I got a roof over my head. My car got lights, my car got gas, and my car got water. Bitch, pull that seat up right now. I'm gonna sit right down on that leather couch in the back seat, because my car had leather seats in it, you know what I'm saying? I call it the leather seat in the back, baby. And I slept in that motherfucker, man, and shit. But it was a reality check though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never live with a bitch with nothing in your name. When these women get mad, they will remind you, nigga, this is my shit. Piss a woman off if you living in that motherfucker and your name ain't on nothing. I don't give a fuck how much bills you pay. She will remind your ass that motherfucker, I'm the motherfucker around here. And every now and then she gonna do it. Piss off. You can get your shit and go. You can get your shit and get the fuck on. I don't give a fuck. Nigga be like, all right, watch when my money come in. Watch, I'm gonna go get my own shit. Watch, I'm telling you, I ain't giving nobody ain't giving nobody nothing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's this best, man, you know, in life now. You're a man out there, man, just get your own shit. Put your name on your shit and just do it like that, bro, because living with a woman and your name not on there, you're getting put out, buddy. That's all I got to say. You know, as men, bro, you know, we walk around with all this trauma and everything built in on the inside because, you know, if it feel like if we express ourselves, we feel like, oh, that shit is soft and oh, that shit is gay, you know what I'm saying? And we always got to hide behind a smile and shit like that. And then sometimes when niggas go off, niggas be like, man, what the fuck? Why the fuck did he do that? It was just so much built up shit, because sometimes when you be in a relationship, sometimes you can't even get your shit out because, oh, soft ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? And that's how that shit be. But I don't know, the truth is with me, I never really learned how to cry around people. I only knew how to make them laugh, because where I'm from, if you show any type of emotions, them niggas don't ask if you're all right. Them niggas be like, nigga, you gay or something? Well, it was soft ass shit. Nigga, you acting like you gay or something. I mean, that's just our culture. That's just how we are. Like, niggas show any type of emotion, they gonna say, man, you gay or something. But the truth is, I'm not gay. I'm not soft. I'm just human. And fuck, I had to learn how to laugh just so I can be free. Yeah. Because, you know, I wake up every day, bro, and, you know, I mean, I'm thankful, like I'm very thankful that I still wake up every day. And I still give, I still love, and most importantly, I'm still here. Because when you made from scratch, nigga, you might get torn up, but nigga, you don't break easy. Yeah, real nigga shit. Yeah. And look, man, for those of you who's watching this, and I want you to understand that if you don't take anything from this, I just want you to remember, just because you being strong doesn't mean you don't feel it. Because I done gave my partner, Chad, he was going through a situation at a time, which we both were at the time. But I done gave him some real inspirational shit, like some real deep shit, like protect your peace, drink your water, love yourself. Then I hit my whiskey and text my ex, hey, bitch, you up? Fuck you doing around that, bitch? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, making people laugh, that would save me, because I already knew if I let go of this laugh, I probably wouldn't stop crying. Because, you know, sometimes we be giving people advice, and as we giving it, in the back of our mind, we be like, I need to be listening to my own goddamn advice. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. And I have like a real gift, man, to really make people forget their problems. But in that moment, I forget mine too, because we human and we all go through shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I done made jokes at funerals. Like, man, that's the best picture they had of him or her, whoever it is. Man, they didn't get that old ass picture. Oh man, cut that out, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I didn't even make jokes at losing a job. I done got fired from a job, and on the way home, I cracked jokes about it so I wouldn't be upset to go do some crazy shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like driving home, like, how the fuck they gonna fire me? Bitch, I'm scratched. You know how we feel. Y'all know how we are. That company will never be the same without me, because nobody know how to do the shit I know how to do. Just like they train your motherfucking ass, they got the next nigga that's about to train just as good as you, if not better. You know what I'm saying? My son called me from jail. We talking, he in a real deep conversation. He like, 1 minute left. And he be like, well, all right, Pops, man, I love you, man. And I be like, all right, nigga, don't drop the soap, bitch. And he be like, man, this dude here, and he'll hang up the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I would do that shit, and it's not because I didn't care, because I knew if I let go of my laugh, I probably wouldn't stop crying. So that's why I'm here now, in my living room. No Netflix stage, no big stadium, just some cameras, some lights, my trauma, my pain. So if you out there right now and you going through some shit and you smiling in public, but you dying on the inside, let me be the proof. Let me be the proof that you can be broken, but you can still be brilliant. You can be hurt, but you can still be funny. You can lose everything in this world and still stand up like a motherfucking G. Because I did it. I survived it, and that's how I heal. And even if y'all don't laugh at this shit, man, that shit right there alone is funny to me. Thank you.